Morning, Raymond.
You got your oil skin on. What are you?
Yeah, I'm ready for the rain.
You look like a farmer.
So I know I said the next video would be the kitchen video, but that's not going to happen. Yeah, it's the sound of Raymond laughing. Still waiting for the bench top. It's looking really good. Maybe I'll give you a little look later, but instead we're going to sort out this carport, the storage. This is my preliminary drawing, and I think that's what we're going to put here. You're right there, Raymond.
Bit of health and safety here. Scott has this absolute booby trap in for tall people in the garage.
One too many times, eh, Raymond?
This has been 2 years of dodging. And I had enough.
Oh, this is my Christmas present.
There you go.
Woo! That's beautiful.
Yeah, that's an oldie.
Wow, British made. I'm British made. Thank you.
Welcome.
That's amazing.
I got another one at home that it's tricky because you build your bench and then you're basically cutting the support out of the tabletop, right? To fit this in.
Away, we can start a new bag. Cool. And like, fun. So a lot of the stuff in this carport is from the spillover from renovating the house. So we still need storage for that kind of thing. It just needs to be a bit more organized. So here's the plan, Jess. But as Ray says, you should probably have a say in the matter.
Yeah.
I could probably have a say.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, so generous.
We must. Yeah, we
Thanks,
must.
guys.
I mean, ever since you can vote, we all thought that maybe we should sort of expand that a bit more.
Thanks. So I should thank Kate Shepherd for the ability to pick my own potting.
No, Raymond. You should thank Raymond, the head of the women's suffrage movement.
I don't think you can include this in a video.
So yeah, here's the plan. The plan is a bench that comes out like a regular bench depth, and then a shelf up here for additional things. And the bench will
Not
go
over the window though.
Well, why not?
Yeah, I guess you're
Doesn't
not using
open.
it for light and increases security.
It's not like we can look in anyway.
Yeah. And then and then that bench will come all the way to the door here, and go all the way to those stands that are kind of leaning against.
Yeah. What about underneath?
Another shelf.
Because you know how like that shelf out there that's now soaked.
Yes.
Sometimes I have like fertilizers and pots and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't want everything up high. Okay. Yeah, no, I don't really see what else you could do, to be honest.
With on the bench, we do have stuff that needs to go in and out. So we thought to have the wheelbarrow here at the end, and then moving it out that way.
I mean, anything I'm trying to germinate, it'll be over here because there's more light.
But I think that if this is your working station, then that should also be your under bench storage. Can we also then move to this side? Where?
That's your job. I don't know what you want to do with that.
Well, hear me out first.
Okay.
We thought to have like a garden shovel broom stick thing hanging contraption. Where all your long handled tools are hanging here, and we can have a return wall here. That was Scott's idea, and then we can hang short handled things on there.
See, Andre 3000's got a new album.
Ooh.
Wow. Airtight fit. Oh hi, didn't see you there. Here I am relaxing at the beach thinking about today's sponsor, which is Squarespace. Squarespace is an all-in-one platform where you can build your online presence and run your business. You can build a website on Squarespace, that's what it's all about. Whether you're selling stuff or whether you're selling services, you can use their many portfolios and galleries to make a beautiful website and showcase the work that you do. You can also show off the products you sell using their e-commerce tools, which are built right into the platform, which makes it very fantastic and easy. And another thing that makes it easy, no coding. You don't need to learn how to code. I don't know how to code. And Jess and I built the website. Mainly Jess, but I was there. All we had to do was drag and drop our photos in, and voila, we had browncarpentry.com, which is a reminder that they also have domain names built right in. You can do it all on Squarespace. And they also offer a free trial, so there's really no excuse if you are looking for a website and you want to try out a new platform. And then if you like the trial, like if the trial goes well and you want to go ahead with it, make sure you go to squarespace.com/Scott Brown Carpentry. I'll put it here. And that way you can get 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Back to the show. What do you think of your new workbench?
Yeah, it's awesome. It's gonna make repotting things a lot easier. Yeah.
Look at these flowers, Jess.
Oh, honestly, they're so beautiful. Like here, these are, you know, my early flowers, and I've got poppies, Tremeria, sweet peas, daisies, gaura. This is the seeds from a poppy that we found on a construction site here in Nelson. There was a pile of clay on a construction site for some new houses, and there was one poppy, and I dug it out and I took it and I saved the seeds, and this is what it's made. The poppy I took was purple, and none of them are the same color. There's been pinks, purples, white, orange, red. It's amazing. It's so exciting!
Yesterday, when Ray and I were almost finished, he said that this is the part he's most proud of. The wheelbarrow dock. That's why we cantilevered the bench here slightly, so the wheelbarrow could go underneath. They also chucked this old shelf that was in the conservatory here, and gave it one coat of primer. We'll paint the rest later, protect it from all the water and other stuff that you get when you're potting. For now, I need to get rid of some rubbish. Ray's always giving me a hard time about throwing things out and not recycling them. So I'm gonna do Ray proud this morning and take these doors somewhere where they can get a second life. So for those of you who have been watching the channel for any length of time and watching me update my house, you'll know that I tried to reuse a lot of the stuff that we pull out or alter, floorboards, windows, things like that. But sometimes I don't need the stuff, right? And you can either throw it out or you can go to a place like this. Went to the wrong gate. Anyway, this is the Restore in Nelson, near Tahunanui Beach if you're in the area. And if you want to come here, you can get all sorts of secondhand stuff. This isn't an ad for them. Well, it kind of is, but you know, I have nothing to do with them. It's just a cool place. You can come and get doors, windows, tools apparently. But like any op shop, you're digging around for treasures. If you come here and dig around, you might find my doors. Let's see if they accept them.
Oh, you know, they're alright. Okay, well, what we'll do is
Man, look at all those windows. Pretty sure Raymond organized for all these windows to get here. He was working on a building site last week and they had about 80 windows and they were just going to throw them in the bin. And then he rang around, talked to these guys, and I'm pretty sure that's them there. A lot of it's just volunteer work. So they're trying to process all these materials, but they need people that can help out and maybe build window sets and stuff and de-nail timber. And so if you have time free, that's an opportunity to go there and to help things be reused, basically. Because people just dump the stuff there like I just did, and sometimes there's nails sticking out, screws, all that kind of stuff, so they need to de-nail, stack it neatly so people can come and buy it. Those windows, for example, the ones that Ray saved from the skip, they're selling it for like $2 a window, and they're selling it as greenhouse components. This is a great idea. Reusing materials, it's a great idea. Hey Miley, 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 over here. Typical. No, it's supposed to keep the birds out. Good?
Oh, months of effort for one beautiful strawberry.
Things are looking so good, Jess.
I know. Honestly, all these flowers make me so happy. Like, look at that blue delphinium. Look at this one. I bought a packet of these and I thought they all failed. Turns out one was successful. Grey poppies. My neighbour and I have been calling it a zombie poppy because it kind of looks like that colour. Oh, and like look at my lettuces, how big they're getting, and my tomatoes. Look at all my peony poppies, my sunflowers.
Do you have a favourite, Jess?
Oh, I feel like maybe poppies just in general.
Yeah.
Like the sheer amount of variety, but like I do love that delphinium. I don't know that I can pick a favourite. Honestly, I could talk about flowers for hours and I will not bore you. Although actually, we'll probably do a garden tour and I'll waffle on endlessly about flowers over on our Patreon.
Yeah.
So if you're interested in that, go check it out over there. But I'll spare you my obsession. Do you know what I think's really cool about it? It's funny that you've only, like, what is that, 2 meters in total? But
yeah,
something about it almost creates like the illusion of a door or an entryway.
Into the carport.
I don't quite know how to explain it, but like I was shoveling compost and I kept looking over here, and normally it's also messy and dark and that's all I would see, but because this is so bright and looks so good, it draws your eye away from all this crap, even though it doesn't technically cover it.
Yeah,
it
it's the first thing you see.
Yeah, so it is almost as good as if you'd actually built like a barn door, because I think your brain fills in the gap.
I just think it's always good to have a place for everything. I think that's the secret to things becoming a mess, is it usually boils down to not having a place for things. And slowly but surely my garage has become ideal, it's become what I want, kind of like my van. When you have a place for everything, it's much easier to keep it clean.
I already noticed that yesterday. When I was doing some gardening, just knowing where everything was. I didn't have to be like, Scott, where's the shovel? Scott, where's the spade? Because previously it's just been chaotically chucked into the conservatory or hidden somewhere in the garage.
Or piled up against this wall like it was at the start of the video.
Yeah, which is quite hard for me to shift a lot of the stuff.
Yeah.
Whereas my job will be to keep this area tidy. But even like having my potting mixes, and then my Oya, which I haven't used yet, and I don't know how I'm going to bury that with my tomatoes. Yeah, no, it's really good. And
Yeah.
my rooting hormone here, every time I take a cutting.
Yeah. So Jess is slowly taking the stuff from the conservatory and finding a place for it in here. And then we'll potentially knock it down before Christmas. But you're not
I don't
feeling-
want you to. I don't want you to.
You still want it.
At least until the new year. I know the last 3 episodes we're gonna knock down the conservatory. We're gonna knock down the conservatory, but it's so handy. Even like I pointed out to you the other day, my parents are coming down for Christmas, and if it rains, which it feels like it might, it'd be great to just have the barbecue in there. You can ventilate it, but it's outside. We don't have to worry about the rain.
Always rains in New Zealand. Very common.
On Christmas, always.
For those who don't know, the Māori name for New Zealand is Aotearoa, and that means the land of the long white cloud.
And they weren't kidding.
They weren't joking. Well named, I think.
That's nice today. But yeah, the conservatory is so ugly. And I think eventually, yes, we should get rid of it. But it also protects like that door. So when it's raining, sometimes we'll have the back door open and you can, it's protected and it sounds nice. And whereas as soon as you get rid of that window and that door are going to feel so exposed.
The good news is, I've got plenty of things to focus on. That kitchen is, my friend Daniel came around on the weekend. He's a builder as well. He helped me knock down the chimney actually, so he's been on the channel. And he helped me put all the handles on and put the shelves in the pantry. And we just had the other handles arrive for the pantry, the big ones.
They look
great. What I'm trying to say is we're super close. I'll be oiling the cabinets this week. Benchtop might be arriving next week, we'll see. So the next video, being the kitchen video, I think is on track.
So what you're saying is we can leave the conservatory for now?
I don't know if I'll have time to knock it down and do all that, because I'm busy doing all that other stuff.
Probably for the best. Let's just leave it for now.
All right.
Yeah. Cool.
I concede. Someone said you could get some grow lights in here. Someone on the channel said
What
that.
do you think I'm trying to grow? Oh man, if anyone knows how to grow Rudbeckia, I've tried to grow Rudbeckia Sahara, which if you Google it, it's so pretty. I spent a bit of money on seeds, not one has germinated. I got it from 2 different companies and it has been very disappointing because that is my favorite flower and no one sells seedlings. If anyone has any Rudbeckia Sahara seeds they want to send me with some advice, because honestly I can't find any more. It's been very disappointing.
Let us know in the comments below. And I'll see you in the next video, which will be the kitchen video.